I will continue to explain this. This also actually Paricha Samuppada. Have you copied them? Okay. Okay, what is Sankhara? Kusala and Akusala Karmas. Otherwise, wholesome and unwholesome pollution. Okay. So Karma Bhava. Also the same meaning. The same kusala karma, akusala karmas. In the commentaries, it is explained, in the past life, we, like a wholesome and unwholesome action, pollution we made is called sankhara. In the present life, whatever we did, kusala or akusala karma, is called karma bhava. Okay, now the vijnana, Chakku vijnana and so on. So rebirth consciousness is also called vijnana. Nama rupa. Mental properties. So matter, nama rupa, or form. So 28 rupas, rupa. But if you analyze in detail about the Brija Samubhada, the rupas are taken depending on the context. But generally 28 rupas, nama rupa, sala yatana. The sala yatana is chakku, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. Generally, sala yatana. Phasa is phasa. Vedana is vedana. So nama here means mental properties, the cetasikas. Cetasikas. Okay, have you finished? Okay, now you look at C, you look at avijja, tanna upadana. Because of avijja, tanna upadana, we have done sankhara. So what is sankhara? Wholesome and unwholesome actions. Sankhara and kamma we can take as the same meaning. So this, now we are doing kusala karma or akusala karma, wholesome or unwholesome action. Is why? Because of avijja, because of tanna, because of upadana. So briefly speaking, avijja, tanna, upadana cause sankhara. Because of avijja, tanna, upadana, sankhara is made in every life. So this sankhara means in the past life. In the past life, before you are born here, in this life, in the past. In the past lives, we, in many lives, countless life, we have avijja, tanna, upadana. Now we have also avijja, tanna, upadana. So this, because of this avijja, tanna, upadana, we have done sankhara and karma bhava. Now present. In the present life, we got vijnana. We got the vijnana. Nama rupa. Salayatana. What we got? Vijnana, nama rupa, salayatana. What is salayatana? Eye, chakhu, soda, gana, jainwa, kaya, mana is called salayatana. Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind we have now. Now what we have now is the result of this sankhara. This sankhara is accumulated because of avijja, tanna, upadana. In the present life, we got such a, phassa, because of phassa we have vedana, phassa, pichya, vedana. These 5 things are now present life. We have as a result. Okay, now after in the present life, these are results. These 5 are result, effect. These 5 are cause. Okay, we are born as a baby, As soon as we know, we are aware of this is a mother or father. Starting from that day until now, we accumulated wholesome or unwholesome actions throughout our life until now. If you are 22 now, throughout the 22 years, you have done a lot of kusala and akusala karma. Not only the akusala karma, not only kusala karma. Okay, now in the present life also, after getting this, we have done again, what is this? Avijja. Upadana, Sankhara, Kama Bhava we have. Now this 5 is newly risen in the present life. These are also present. In the present life also we have avijja. Do you have avijja? We have avijja. Do we have tanha? We have tanha. What kind of tanha? We want to be rich. We want to be happy. After this life, we want to be born in a very good life. We want to be beautiful. We want to be intelligent. We want to be strong. We want to be powerful. We want to be king. We want to be, there are many desires. This is a tanha. According to this tanha, sometimes we did agusala karmas. Why we do the agusala karmas? We may hope by doing those actions, we may possess a good life in this life or in the future. Such an aspiration or craving always inside our body. Because of this, even for the dogs also, you cannot ask the dog to get the paper. Some dogs are very clever. They can get the paper, the newspapers. But when you are teaching that dog, how do you teach that dog? By giving the reward, Okay, now you ask, the dog to do something. If he is successful, at the time you give more, sometimes the chickens, sometimes you give food to him. In this way, the dog has aspiration, desire. Because of desire, they need a reward. So whatever we do, we hope to get, like we may travel to a beach. What is our hope, expectation? We might be peaceful in the beach. We might be happy in the beach. We might be, it might be luxurious to live in the beach. Because of this hope, we go there. So always, whatever we did, it is led by the tanha, craving or attachment. Now you can think about whatever we do. Now you want to pass exam, why? We want to pass exam, we want to win the lottery, why? We want to have money. If we have money, what will we do? We will buy whatever we want. We will go wherever we like. We will travel. So the tanha is everything. Because of tanha, we, do the dana. Okay, because of this dana, you will be reborn in a good life. In this life also, because of dana, you will be very famous, or you will be praised, or you will be welcome, or whatever it is. So dana, also we did hope for the future life, or hope in the present life. Tanha, Sila also we do the sila because of hope or expectation. Because if you observe the sila in this way, you will be more purified, that you will have a good life. It will be, helpful to sustain a long life. For example, there are many ways. Some people also, they sacrifice the dogs, the lambs or the goats, cows to the god. Their expectation is by sacrificing, by kill the animals and they offer their flesh to the god. In this way, they will have happy life in the future. Everyone, everything in the world, whatever we do, it is led by the tanha. So because of tanha, we do kusala karma and agusala karma. As a result of kusala and agusala karma, sometimes we are born as a human being. Sometimes we are born in the animal life. Sometimes we are born in the hell. So now what I want you to know is, in the future, in the past, we have avijja, tanha, upadana. Because of avijja, tanha, upadana, in the past life we have done sankhara. As a result of the sankhara, now in this life we have vijnana, now this life. Nama rupa we have, salayatana we have, phasa vedana also we have. This is the present life. In the present life also we still have avijja, we still have tanha. So we still have upadana. So now we are doing again kusala karma or not. We are doing kusala karma. Sometimes we are doing akusala karmas. So now we have accumulated these karmas. Then in the future also, what we will have? Vijnana, nama rupa, salayatana, phasa vedana. In that next life also, we still have avijja, tanha, upadana, sankhara karma bhava. Then we will do again avijja, tanha, upadana, sankhara karma bhava. Then we will have again what we will have? Vijnana, nama rupa, salayatana, phasa vedana. Then it continues. So now in this life also, by observing what we are in ourselves, we can understand, in the past also, we had avijja, we had tanha, we had upadana. So because of avijja, tanha, upadana, in the past, we had done sankhara and karma bhava. Now, we have vijnana, nama, rupa, salayatana, phasa vedana as a result. Now, because after becoming a human being or deity, now we are doing again, because of avijja, tanha, upadana, we do again sankhara and karma bhava. Then that's the result of this sankhara and karma bhava. We are born again in the next life. What we will have? Vijnana, nama, rupa, salayatana, phasa vedana. Then we will do again what? Sankhara and karma bhava. So in this way, we don't need to have doubt. Am I? Was I in the past? Was I not in the past? Doubt is cleared. These are like circles. Circles. By understanding this, we don't need to think about it. We don't need to have doubt. What I mean in the future, surely now we are doing the kusala, akusala karma, we will be born in the next life. We don't need to have doubt, will I not be born? No. What will I be? We don't need to have doubt. So Parijasamuppada is the essence of the Buddha's teaching. If we understand Parijasamuppada properly, it is worth to be human being. In this way, we are very worry-free. We don't need to think about. Okay, if you don't want to be in the samsara, what do you have to cut off? Avijja, tanha, upadana. Avijja, tanha, upadana, you cut off. No avijja, tanha, upadana. Then, no sankhara, no karma bhava. No sankhara, no karma bhava, no vijnana, no nama rupa, no salayatana. Then, you are totally liberated. So, the Buddha always say, in terms of Parijasamuppada, never say in the name of the person or man or woman. Now, if we understand this Parijasamuppada, this circle, if we understand that, maybe according to the text, it is a very relief. We don't need to have, we don't need to think about, was I in the past or was I not in the past? Will I be in the future? Will I not be in the future? We don't need to think about. Am I or am I not? How am I? Who am I? We don't need to think about. This is just such a, things. How many ways? In the past, one. As a result, in the present is this is 5, this is 5. Then, we do again new things. Okay? Then, we will have future result is 5. So this circle also called Vitta. Vitta. Yesterday I talked about Vitta. Do you still remember Vitta? We Vitta. Vitta. We Vitta. Okay. So now, here look at Avijja Tanha Upadana is called Kilesa Vata. Vata means round. It is like a wheel, you know. Sankhara and Kama Bhava is Kama Vata. Vijnana Nama Rupa Salayana Phasa Vedana is Vipaka Vata. So we can do like this, you know. You see, like this is like this. It is round, you know. Because of Kilesa Vata, we have done Kama Vata. Because of Kama Vata, we have Vipaka Vata. When we have the Vipaka Vata, we still have Kilesa Vata. Then Kilesa Vata, we have done Kama Vata. And we have done again, we have got again Vipaka Vata. Then we have done again Kama Vata because we have Kilesas. So such a saga is called Vata, round. Round of the rebirth. This round of rebirth also, it is similar to the wheel, you know. It is no, you know, beginning, no end, you see. We are, you know, like a turning round, you know. No beginning. So you cannot ask, you know, the Buddha also said the samsara has beginningless. No beginning. It is like a, you know, the egg, you know. What is the beginning of the egg? The chicken, you know, the hen. So what is the beginning of the hen? The egg. What is the beginning of the egg? It's the hen. The hen, the egg, you know. It's like, you know, the turning round. Turning round, you know. It is round of the rebirth. Round of rebirth is called Vata. So in the text also, it said Sansara Chaka. So what is a Chaka? Wheel. The Sansara is like a wheel. So by understanding the Parijja Samuppada, someone will overcome such doubts. Was I in the past? Was I not in the past? What was I in the past? Will I be in the future? Will I not be in the future? Am I in the present? Am I not in the present? Such doubts rise because of not understanding the Parijja Samuppada. So now, with that also now you understand now. Parijja Samubhada also briefly, you understand. So now, we have so ewen ayoniso manasik karoti. What I am in the past, what I know in the past is such a way of thinking is no proper, no wise, and no good. It's very bad. It produces major deity. So it is a bad thinking. Now we are going to study 19, paragraph 19. Tasa ewan ayoniso manasik karoto channem deity na enyatra deity opechati. Ayoniso manasik karoto. Tasa ewan ayoniso manasik karoto to the one who attends unwisely channem deitinam inyatra deity obechati. One of the wrong views, 6 wrong views rise. Channem deitinam of the 6 wrong views. Channem deitinam, what kind of case? Accusative, no. Channem deitinam, nam. No, nominative. No. You are too far from grammar. Huh? Dative or genitive, singular, plural. Oh. Plural, your answer is wrong. Plural of 5, 6 wrong views. A certain wrong view rise. Inyatra deity, obejati rises. No? Deity is subject. Tasa is a dative case. To the one who attends unwisely. So, one of the 6 wrong view rises. Why? Because of ayoniso manasikara. Okay, now I want you to read. Tasa ewa. Okay, now it's enough. Okay, now. Now you are reciting all the time. Okay, now this paragraph 90 is one of the very difficult paragraph to explain. This is about the wrong views. Okay, ati me adda diwa asa sajjado theta deity obejati. Nati me adda diwa asa sajjado theta deity obejati. We just focus on only these two sentences. Ati me adda diwa asa, for to him, no? Asa to him. Sajjado as true. Theta do as established, firmly, otherwise, no? As truly and firmly, otherwise you can translate firmly, truly, as true or as established. Deity obejati. Obejati is the main verb. Subject is deity. The wrong view rises. Firmly, truly, firmly. How? That the wrong view rises to him firmly, truly and firmly. How? Ati me adadi wa. Ati me adadi, I have served. The Bhikkhu body translates self exists for me also okay. No? Ati me adda, nati me adda. Ati me adda means self exists for me. Or maybe otherwise, I have self. Nati me adda, I have no self. Otherwise, we don't translate the adda into English. I have adda. I have no adda. I have atman. I have no atman. Okay, here the question is, it is okay to understand, it is, understandable to say this is wrong view because someone believes I have atman. But if someone believes I have no atman, so how it becomes a wrong view? Atman is a no exist. See? Atman is a no exist. But the why? If you say, if someone says, I have no Atman, I don't have Atta. So normally if someone says, if you hear what he said, you may not think he has the wrong views. To believe I have Atta, believe I have no Atta, the two views are wrong views. Okay, this part is very difficult to understand. No problem, I have, no problem to understand this is a wrong view because I believe there is Atman. But it is very difficult to understand if someone says, I have no Atman. To believe I have no Atman, there is no Atman, is a wrong view. To regard such a view as a wrong view is very difficult to understand what I mean is. Okay, so I'm going to the first idea, Ati me adda. Ati me adda means, refers to the sasta deity. All the time, sasta adda, this English translation sub is I think not sufficient to to indicate the full meaning of atta. Atta means here soul or atman or maybe essence, something which is very, very subtle, which never decay, never old age, never die. Such an essence, the people believe it is inside us, But inside us, where it is, but we don't know. But so like when we speak, I speak. When I hear, So whatever we do is we say it is I. This I, where is I? This I represents Atman. According to our the ordinary belief, this I means refers to the represents Atman also. So Atman also is, so whatever you do, the doer is Atta. So in the commentary literature, it is said such a term. Atta is mentioned in these 4 terms. Karaga Atta. Karaga Atta means whatever you do, you teach, you learn, you eat, you sleep, you go, you get up, you sit down. All of your actions are made by the Atta. Karaga. So who feels? Like when we eat the food, when we hear the sound, we enjoy luxurious life. We enjoy a good life. We taste very good food. We smell very good smell. We hear very beautiful sound. Who feels, who enjoys? Atman is enjoys. Viraga Atta. This Atman is controller of our body. He is the Lord, Sami. The Nivasi is, even though the body disappears, but the Atman never disappears. It moves from one body to another body. It is Nivasi. Karaga, Viraga, Sami, Nivasi. Such a belief is called Atman, Atta. It is not just self. Self also maybe the word self, if the word self refers to such a meaning, okay, it is proper to use the English word. So Atman or Atta. This Atta here refers. Ati me Atta. Okay? What is Atta? Atta here means Karaga, Viraga, Sami, Nivasi. So Sami, Nivasi, people naturally believes there is Atta. We don't need to create. Like there is Atta. Maybe, in some higher philosophies, they, depicts, illustrate the appearance of Atman also in many forms in the higher philosophies. But naturally, the people, as soon as we are born with the belief in, something. Something means something controls the body, something to smell, something to hear, something to eat. So because of this Atman here, the Buddha said, Ati me Atta. I have Atman. Well, some people, they don't believe next life, They don't believe in next life. Because they don't believe in next life, at the same time, they don't believe in Atman. Like, for example, at the time of the Buddha, Charvaka, that is a materialistic, he is, he believes in the materialism, According to him, no nama exists in the world. Only the rupa exists. In the science also the same. Scientists also, they don't believe in the mind because the mind cannot be tested with their tools. How do we test the mind? The scientists don't believe in the mind. So science is not concerned with ethics, morality. So science is a just science. So at the ancient time also, the Buddha's time, like a Charvaka, his name is, he believes in the materialism. He doesn't believe in the existence of the consciousness. So those people, for them, after someone dies in this life, he will not be born again. The life finished. So this deity we call Vibhava deity. Now previously I talked about Bhava deity, Vibhava deity. So nothing may add that if someone says also, it is connected to the Vibhava deity. So Nadimi Adda refers to the Ucheda deity. If you say, if you believe there is no Adda, there is no self in me. No? Now here you see like a me, the word me is very important to know this. When he talk about, he doesn't just say, Ati Adda, Nati Nada, Nati Adda, Ati Adda, Nati Adda. He just say with the word me. So still he has the idea of I. Because of this, Ati Me Adda also, even though they don't believe such a very essential Adaman or so, but they still have the idea of I. But at the same time, they don't believe next existence. So it is called what? Ocheda deity. Ati Me Adda also round you. Nati Me Adda also round you. Sasata deity and Ocheda deity. Okay. Now for the students that yesterday I talked about, do you still remember Satta Viññāna Titi? Satta Viññāna Titi. Okay, now recite. Nanada Gaya Ekada Seni. Nanada Gaya Nanada Seni. Ekada Gaya Ekada Seni. Ekada Gaya Nanada Seni. And then Agasa Neja Yedana, Viññāna Neja Yedana, Agejinya Yedana, Sada Viññāna Titi. What is the Nawa Sada Wasa? Nawa Sada Wasa, 9 Sada Wasas. What is 9 Sada Wasa? Nanada Gaya, Ekada Seni, Nanada Gaya, Nanada Seni, Ekada Gaya, Ekada Seni, Ekada Gaya, Nanada Seni, Asenya Sada. Okay? Asenya Sada. And then Agasa Neja Yedana, Viññāna Neja Yedana, Agejinya Yedana, Niwa Senya, Nasenya Yedana, Nawa Sada Wasa. Okay, let's go here for today. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.